Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Phoenixwright, Contempt of Court. I don't know why do I say Contempt of Court? It's called the Contempt of Court.
The Contempt of Contempt.
Yeah, it's Phoenixwright, the Contempt of Court.
Yippee.
Where we last, if I remember correctly, it's been like a week since we recorded, we got through the first trial where Vulper said Snow and Paradox said...
And Bucket.
Oh yeah, and Bucket. We can't forget... we can't forget Bucket. Also, you might not have been able to notice, but I have a new mic now, guys. And by you might not be able to notice, I mean, if you will listen to any of the past, like, 5 episodes, you would notice immediately. So, anyways...
Are you calling our fans out?
Yeah, we have a few of them, which is shocking to me, really.
Crazy.
Anyway, on to the episode, which... I'm actually not sure if we have audio. We should. I'm gonna hope we do.
Good
April
job.
11th, 12:19 p.m. Right in code offices. Right. It's time to start the investigation of Paradox murder. Not Paradox, it's Paradox.
Paradox.
From what I know so far, there's some sort of blackout at the prison that night. Is that the opportunity the killer took to murder the victim? With the Maplethorne incident to put to one side,
Maybe.
I can now focus on this one. I better refresh my memory of the case first. Hi, Charlie. This is me as Plant, Charlie.
Really?
I want to see the chief. April 11th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. It's pretty dead around here, right? Yeah, having 2 people here is apparently dead.
Yeah,
They'll probably come back later when things have perked up. Is he saying things are gonna perk up?
You got a problem with that?
Amber 11, Police Department, interview room 2. So this is where the second crime of the night happened. It certainly is. How clever you are. Ah, where did you come from? It's funny when you think about it. Huh? What's funny? 2 murders in the space of 45 minutes, and one of the most secure places in the city. Clearly not secure enough. Know what I mean? It's unfortunate, sure, but these sort of things can happen anywhere, anytime. It's more than unfortunate, Phoenix. It's ruining my reputation as a police officer. What? So, yeah, I've come to take a look around the crime scene. Yeah, knock yourself out. I'm sticking around too, in case you need a refresher on the case. Good point. Learning more about the case would help right now. I'm gonna investigate first. See about which the interrogations take place. There's a chair on the far side that I assume Vulper sat on. Officer must have stood since there aren't any chairs on this side of the table. Better take a closer look at what's here. I'm sorry, what? Bro, who was drinking that blue Gatorade? There's a black coffee cup sitting on the table.
I don't think even Gatorade is that blue.
That was Detective Snow's coffee, you know. Oh, that was Detective Snow's coffee, you know. You brought a coffee along to the interrogation? Whoa, what's in this cup? Coffee, perhaps? Coffee? But it's bright blue. Oh, I forgot about that. Atroquinine. What's that? Wait, what's atroquinine? Should I know what atroquinine is?
I'll search it up. Never mind, that's... Oh, it's an Ace Attorney reference. Wait, yeah, it is. Oh my god, it is.
Atroquinine? Okay, I'm not stupid. What's that? What? Snow's coffee...
I remember now.
Snow's cup was poisoned?
This is the same... This is the same poison Kristoff used.
Huh? Someone tried to poison Detective Snow? Certainly looks that way. We have to get him to the doctor. He might have taken some in. Relax, Phoenix. He didn't drink any.
Drink coffee. I'm not gonna lie.
How can you be so sure? Oh, how can you be so sure? How quickly does it work? Atroquinine is a slowly acting poison, but it takes up to 15 minutes to work its deadly charm. And as you can see, his own quirky detective is all alive and well. Echo, he didn't drink any. Plus, he did so himself. That's a relief. Yeah, relief. Well, why is it bright blue? That's the result of the agent used to detect many poisons. Atroquinine turns bright blue in reaction to the agent. Oh, it wasn't subtle, though. What do you mean? Even the slightest trace of the old Astro is enough to be deadly within 15 minutes. But here, it looks like they threw a whole packet of it into Snow's coffee. When could the killer have had the opportunity to do this? In other words, you don't know.
Stupid noise.
I get it. A poisoned cup of coffee and interrogation. Now where have I heard that before?
Good point.
Looks like the murder weapon. A fucking butter knife.
There's a butter knife?
How did a knife end up in a room like this? Apparently Docs brought it in. The victim brought a knife to the interrogation? How do you know?
Of course he did.
I had the knife checked for fingerprints, of course. And 2 sets were found. 2 people had the knife on that night. I'm not gonna like this, am I? And who were they? Docs and... Whoa! What?
Yeah, I did not expect that, to be fair.
Wait, why is Snow on trial?
Oh,
The Docs did bring a knife into the interrogation. Whatever for, I wonder. Wait a minute. Are you saying that only Volper and Docs' fingerprints were found on this knife? Yeah, and there was no trace of Detective Snow's fingerprints? No, I suppose there wasn't. So Detective Snow couldn't have stabbed the victim. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion so soon if I were you. Doesn't completely clear him. A witness saw him do it. Uh-oh, you mean the most mentally insane witness? I forgot about the witness.
wow.
But surely if Snow's fingerprints aren't on the knife, let's just see what the witness says in tomorrow's trial, okay? Knife added to the court record. That is so much blood.
Dozy. It is.
I can't use WASD at all.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, is that a card? It's like Docs fell forward over the table when he was stabbed. A large amount of blood on the left stab, so there's stabbed in the heart, huh? What a little bitch, honestly. Can't even handle getting stabbed in the heart.
Damn.
The door leads back out into the corridor. It's the only way out of this room, too. Well, I think we've seen. Wait. Hey, there's something under the leg of the chair. What's this? Looks like an empty sachet. What have you got there, Phoenix? Practice. Did you notice this sachet earlier? No, can't say I have. Where was it? How could the police miss this? It was under the leg of the victim of the Volper's of the what the fuck am I saying? Of the Volper's chair. Really? What does it say on it? I don't know. The back's too scuffed for me to be able to read anything clearly. It's attorney language. What did this contain?
Bro.
Alright, could you refresh my memory on what happened here, Detective? You mean you've forgotten already? I haven't forgotten. I just like the information again now that this case is being investigated. The victim was Paradox, an officer who accompanied Snow and interrogated Roper. For 10 minutes, interrogation was unsuccessful. Then the storm that night caused a brief blackout, just enough for the relay to strike. Take a look at the crime scene and piece together the rest for yourself. Why can't you just tell me the rest yourself? Too much effort. Oh yeah, because that would mean you'd have to stop idly scribbling and actually do something. Yeah, take this.
Yippee!
Ooh, 2 pages.
Thrown at me. Nice.
You bothered to explain it to me then? Fine, I'd rather read about it than hear it from your mouth anyways. So what's your take on the Maplethorne case? Well, for one, it looks like it was Volper all this time. But we can't put him away for good until we figure out who's responsible for this case. Because the 2 incidents are connected? Yeah, and by one person. Him! He's already eligible for the death penalty for the murder of Maplethorne. If he did it. That crime scene is being swept one more time for any evidence. So we'd better see what dirt we can dig up in this one, yes? I think I've gathered all the dirt I could dig.
I just thought of something. What do you... how much do you bet the smuggling ring has something to do with this case?
Probably. The body tape was slumped over the table. Perhaps the part between the legs is being suspended. Well, thanks to me, that one. They were having trouble with laying the tape down. Because of what you pointed out. How could they suspend that part of the tape in midair? Came up with the solution of just suspending it with a piece of string. I should have had a promotion for that. And what's the other end of the string tied to? It's the what now? Obviously, the string must be attached to the underneath of the table in some way. Fascinating to know what brilliant workaround you had for that dilemma. Or, what are you trying to look under the table for? You should know what you used to attach the string to it, right? Right.
No.
For your information, there was a hook they used to string to the table. Of course, Phoenix saw. Wait a minute. There's something else under here. Looks like a piece of tape has been stuck underneath the table. It's ripped in the middle, too. So it was used the knife. Wait, no, but he said he brought the knife in, didn't he? Important clue. I better file it away just in case. Okay, now is there anything I haven't gotten? I brought up in detention center visitor's room. Not here. This must have still been questioning. In the same hallway.
Fin dabby dozy.
Wait a minute. The coffee. It wasn't subtle though. What do you mean? In the slightest roots of the old outro is enough to be deadly within 15 minutes. But here it looks like they threw a whole packet of it into Snow's coffee. A whole packet of atropine was emptied into Snow's coffee. And could it be that the sachet? Detective, I think the sachet once contained atropine. On Phoenix, that's the exact same conclusion I came to earlier. So you knew about the sachet? Of course I knew about it. Not hard to miss, is it? I give up trying to battle with his ego. It's gotta be bigger, would need its own zip code. That's not all. Look at the scuffed marks across the sachet. The shape of it corresponds to the piece of tape I found under the table. Where are you getting at? Don't you see? The sachet of atropine was taped to the underside of the table. Thanks to this, it's likely that somebody planned on poisoning Detective Snow from the start. Big deal. A kindergartner could have figured that out. And that makes a kindergartner smarter than you. Alright, I think I've looked at the crime scene enough. I should have everything I'm going to need for tomorrow's trial now. What?
Wait, what? We are not going back already. What?
What's your take on the crime from looking at the evidence? What effectively hurts the most is the poisoned coffee. Someone tried to poison Snow, sachet found under Volpa's chair. How could Volpa possibly found the opportunity to poison the coffee? Where did he get the sachet of atropine from? So hold on a minute. The murder weapon holds Volper and Dox's fingerprints. So why was Snow arrested? You should be asking the witness that question. I'm not asking Volper shit. She? Who's she? She was supposed to be the one who saw the crime happen. Saw her a while back. I think she's returned to the precinct. Thanks, detective. Sure. That's where you're supposed to say you can't speak to the witness till tomorrow's trial, pal. Sorry, you can't speak to the witness till tomorrow's trial, pal. Apparently not. Alright, it's time I got over to the police department and spoke to this witness.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. Actually, while I'm here, it'll be worth trying to talk to the chief of the police about the prisoner transfer. That whole business sounds way too suspicious to ignore. Excuse me? Hi, can I help you? I'm phoenixwright, Detective Snow's attorney. Would it be possible for me to see the chief of police? We need to ask him some questions. Sure thing. I'll buzz his office. Sorry, he doesn't seem to be answering. He must have gone out. It's really unusual for him at this time of the year. Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. Much for that. I'll have to try again later. Mr. Wright! Say... No!
Emma?
No, I'm thinking Maggie.
Maggie? That would make more sense, yeah.
No fucking shot.
Chief of I thought she was just a security officer last time we saw her.
No. The chief of police isn't available. That voice. I know who that is.
Okay, makes sense to
Bird.
me. Bum, bum,
You want to be her?
That's me. It's been a while, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, I've been voicing literally every character in the past
I'm
2
aware.
episodes.
I'm aware, bro. I'm aware.
Sure has. Okay, this
Oh my god.
This was unnecessary.
Unnecessary,
Sure
Phoenix.
has. Last time I saw Maggie, she was a waitress at the restaurant Très Bien. She'd been arrested on suspicion of poisoning someone's coffee at that restaurant. She's innocent, of course. A loan shark named Furio Tigre turned out to be the killer. I wonder why she rejoined the police
What
force.
a great case. Totally great case. Amazing case, right?
So, Maggie, I take it back here on the force?
That's right, sir. Did the uniform tip you off?
How come you're back to your old job? You seemed happy enough as a Très Bien waitress, even though it nearly got you convicted.
Not really. Since that trial where everybody thought I poisoned Mr. Rose's coffee.
Oh.
I was afraid of the same things happening again. Oh.
Oh my god, Maggie!
I kept thinking, what if I accidentally murder someone? That's so in character, though. I was afraid to even add sugar into coffee and tea after that
Maggie,
experience.
this is a bit extra. Why? In case it happened to be poison? I mean, Maggie, I'm just saying, phoenixwright exists for a reason.
I just knew my legendary bad luck would rear its head again.
I thought the witness was gonna be Volper this whole time. What? Wow, I'm only joking.
The luck keeps coming and it don't start running.
Oh, God. Don't remind me, Maggie.
Leaving Très Bien behind, I tried my luck as a security guard at the prosecutor's office. I remember that. No complaints for a while, but I was just settling in. I was fired.
Of course. Really? How come?
Portsman? It's my own fault. I lost the master key to the building. Yeah, Portsman.
That'll do it, alright.
And, I'm getting entangled with another murder. I want pointing a finger of blame pointed at me. Or I should say the finger of that prosecutor jerk.
Phoenix, please do not think Edgeworth. Oh, okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, enough you saved me. They knew I wasn't a murderer, and they fought me to the end.
I feel like he's gonna be like, Edgeworth? My Edgeworth?
Edgeworth?
Whoa, I lost track already.
But did I let it get into... Oh my god, I can't speak. But did I let me give you down? No, sir, I did not.
You still said that wrong.
I still said that wrong. Bad luck, guys, bad luck. I managed to get my old position back here at the precinct.
It's your true calling to date someone for 6 months and then
I need English classes again, hold on. Man, I can bear her lives to fight another day.
That's Maggie for you. Bright and cheering no matter what she's been through. Good for you, Maggie. Good for you. Oh, guys, he's taking an English class right now for that sentence.
Yeah, I'm bad. I sure am glad I'm not the I need to go back.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I sure am glad I'm not the accused this time.
This time? She's talking about the Doc's murder?
Okay, hold on.
Ice Spice.
I said... shut up! I said to you once, sir, that I'd find that one single piece of good luck.
Why
I just need to
are
read
you
slower.
struggling so hard?
I just need to read slower. That's what it is. I just need to read slower. And I found it. Fortune has finally come my way.
I kept Gumshoe the other day.
Isn't this wonderful? I told you what happened, and it has.
Whoa, slow down for a second. What's happened?
I caught him, sir. I caught him with my own 2 hands.
Isn't the phrase red-handed? Caught who? Wait, what? No, you don't mean...
The latest murderer, of course. That British detective, Robert Snow. I'm pretty sure he's Australian.
Now he was a Detective Snow arresting officer. God damn, Maggie, I get it. You fell 9 stories.
Nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Wait. That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar. I promised myself that no matter how long it took, I'd find that one sliver of good
I
luck.
have bad news for you, Maggie. You still didn't get him.
Yeah. And this is it, sir. I've got a
Oh, there
murder
we go. That's the right
red-handed.
phrase, Maggie.
Okay.
So you mean you're the witness?
That's right. The tables have turned. Fate is in her. Mr. Wright, behind you.
I can feel. Oh no, he's here. Better prepare your throat. You better prepare your vocal cords. I can feel a pair of glaring eyes.
Okay.
Glaring eyes burning holes into the back of my head. I already know who's behind me.
I'm sorry. Do continue.
Brisbane.
I do hope you and my witness have hiding it. We're having an idle chat. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna hurt myself. Because if not, you need to get out of here now, Mr. Wrong. Miss Bird, I'd appreciate it if you could save your account of the crime for tomorrow's trial. Or do I need to have a talk with the chief to set things straight?
The big scary chief, who's probably gonna be like a little girl.
Oh, so scary. Oh, so scary.
You guess? I thought you would know this already.
Sorry, Mr. Wright, I guess I'm not allowed to tell you what I saw until tomorrow's trial. I'll see you in court, sir.
What do you mean?
Thought you could get a sneak preview of what's come of tomorrow's trial?
Legally, yes. He's very much allowed to.
Well, yeah. Forget it! Nothing can prepare you for what I have in store!
This is finally my opportunity to get rid of that fucking pest Robert Snow!
You're going down and snowball with you!
Are you saying I'm gonna snowball into defeat? Don't worry, I'm going. Wait, I'm what the fuck, Phoenix? What a little bitch you are!
You're back at the office?
So much for trying to talk to the witness before the trial. I'm blind as always. This is what I do best anyway. Is he still here? Why are you here still? Oh, no, better turn back.
Better turn around!
It's time for detention center, Chad. Hey, right over detention center room. Oh, hey, mate. How's it? Oh my fucking god. How's it going? Hi there, Snow. How are you holding up in detention?
Spreading.
I've slept in comfier beds. That is, if you call that slab of solid mass a bed. Did they deep freeze their beds here or something? It's doing just fine, I see.
I wouldn't see why not.
Detective, there's something I have to ask you. Sure thing, what's up? So far, the evidence found in the Thorn incident all seems to point to Volper. It also seems likely that he had something to do with Dox's murder as well. Right. Sorry, left. I just want to ask you one question. I want a straightforward answer. Honest. Did you kill Cedric Maplethorne or Perry Dox? Why am I... Okay. That's what you're so concerned about? I know you aren't. You knew I know that. Detective, please. This is important to me. Trust is paramount between an attorney and their client. I need to know that I can completely trust you on this matter. I see. In my case, I didn't kill anyone. I'm innocent. This Cyclops. He looked me straight in the eyes, too. Thank you, Detective. That's all I wanted to hear from you. You mean you didn't trust me in the first place? No, it's just... I have to make sure of these things. Oh, fair enough, I suppose. Now then, is there anything dug up recently? There is something when they showed Detective Snow from the crime scene. What if we know anything about that? Thank you for being straight with me, Detective. Now be gay. Hey, trust is paramount between the attorney and their client, and all that, right? Wow, that's a pretty spot-on impression of me. I know you said that you didn't kill anyone, and I believe you. There's a witness who says she saw you committing the murder yourself. Oh, her. The woman who arrested me. She says she saw in the moment. Impossible! I already told you I didn't kill anyone. I know Maggie enough to know that she wouldn't lie about something like this. Maybe she was mistaken? Well, there's only one way to find out. And to hear her out at tomorrow's trial. Did she really arrest you single-handedly? Yeah, I thought it was weird, too. What was weird? Officers assigned to prison patrol must be impaired at all times to choose their own room. Really? Well, that's strange, but that's not what I meant. I meant, did she really arrest you all by herself? Where are you getting at? Are you saying I tried to resist arrest? For your information, mate, I'd say she's perfectly capable of arresting a suspect. I had no reason to put up a fight, you know, because I didn't do it. I wasn't worried either. I believe that you'd find out the truth. Tomorrow's the last stretch. Don't let me down, eh? Well, that's awfully. That's probably the most optimism I've seen in Robert Snow. No offense taken. Offense? I just wanted to know what you thought of. I'm stuck between glass like some zoo animal and you're turning me cat like that? Sorry, mate. I'm just got wound up at the moment. That's understandable. Detective, about your coffee cup. My mug? You better not have laid even a finger on my beloved mug. I didn't, but someone else did. Someone else? I want names! Detective, you didn't drink any coffee during the interrogation, did you? No, I admit I was too caught up in the moment. Good, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but someone poisoned your coffee. Someone tried to kill me? No, I had no idea. Maybe we need to discuss this and see development a little more. Says Snow and clearly not Phoenix. You didn't know that someone had put coffee in your cup? What the fuck? You didn't know that someone had put coffee in your cup? Really? You didn't know that someone had put poison in your coffee? No one in the precinct would dare touch my mug, and they know it. And to then even go as far as poisoning it? But how? I've been on the mug the whole time. I think it's someone that put something in it. You said you were concentrating on the interrogation. I had an idea, Detective. There was a small period of time in which someone could have poisoned your drink. The blackout. Think about it for a moment. That was the only time that nobody in the room could see anything, right? You got a point there, mate. Yeah, that all makes sense now. Huh? Makes sense. Isn't it obvious? Could have killed me as well. You're saying that... Yeah, the fucking tooth fairy is the killer. Oh, the hilarity. I should probably bring out a certain piece of evidence. Evidence that reveals the identity of this tooth fairy. I found this at the scene of the crime. The packet that contained the atropine I was used to poison your coffee. I found it under the leg of the holder's chair. Do you think? Yes, I bloody well do think! Bulber, that no good. How would prison inmate get a hold of a packet of poison? Dunno, you got me there. We even searched him before the interrogation, they had nothing. But it had to be him. Who else? Hope it didn't have the poison on his person? That would probably explain why it was likely to have been taped to the tables underneath. But that poses a bigger question. Who left it there? We talk again? Look at my badge. Looks like a jar of snow that's found in the shop here. I got him back to the precinct. Just keep my eyes open for him. Oh my god, he's gone! April 11, Police Department, came on with us. He's brilliant and lawyer phoenixwright. You said earlier you wanted to see the chief, right? Yeah, that was me. He just returned to his office and says he's ready to speak with you. Ah, thank you very much. Now that the chief's back, I can go and ask him some questions. Hey, where's where you're going? Detective Smith, where did you come from? Not the world you were lost in just now, that's for sure. It was you who bumped into me. You can be crossing paths an awful lot, Detective. What are you doing hanging out here anyway? Looking for me? Actually, I was on my way out to speak with the chief. I see. About the prisoner transfer, no doubt. It's probably best that I come up with you, too. It's your first meeting with the chief. You might need some education. Education? On what, exactly? How to behave around him, of course. Don't you know anything? Wait, what am I saying? You don't know him, do you? What are you talking about? I don't need to be told how to behave around the chief. The chief is unpredictable, to say the least. Has virtually no patience and with a huge temper to boot. Says the wrong thing, you'll live to regret it. Come on, can it really be that bad? Wait! Why are you wasting time chit-chatting to me? You shouldn't be keeping the chief waiting. He'll be furious. I agree. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Say it out loud, Phoenix, come on.
What the fuck?
What?
Ugh, it's freezing in here. My own breath. The strange quirk about the chief. Thrives in the cold. It's practically a walking popsicle. As you can see, he's turning this office into his own winter wonderland. Did you also know the only way he'll ever leave this office is if the whole building itself is at a maximum of 50 degrees Fahrenheit? That's the highest temperature he'll dare to face. The air conditioner in the precinct is switched just so we can switch on just so we can leave? He refuses to be in the warmth. He practically lives in this cold office during the warmer months. I would say this predicament, actually. I'd be driving mad if I had to live in here 24/7. I don't really understand. Why does he surround himself with the cold? Maybe he was raised by penguins or something? How should I know? This just gets better and better. Now I think about it, I haven't been in this office for quite a while.
You've been in this office before? Oh, yeah.
This was David Gant's office, the former chief of police. But it looks like the current chief has added some personal touches, like 15 million air conditioners. Even with 11 air conditioners, they're producing a constant buzzing noise. The room sounds like it feels like being under fridge. Holy fuck!
Oh my god, what in the...
Mr. Wright?
That is... What?
Mr. Wright, I presume. Whoa! What's with this guy? Looks so low and menacing, he sounds like some of the version going ape. I ask you a question. I suggest you answer it. Fairly sharpish.
What in the what?
Phoenix, answer it, quick! Yes! I'm Phoenix, right? Were you aware that my office is strictly off limits to outsiders, Phoenix, right? And I don't like outsiders. Not one bit. You invade my personal space with your body heat polluting the air like a rancid smell. I assume you have a very good reason for doing so. Gee, they're chattering like crazy. Amateur in here isn't the only reason.
I think we found the smuggling ringleader, guys.
What to do with outsiders, Mr. Wright? No, sir. What? Jesus fucking Christ! I was like,
I wanna hurt something.
I was preparing myself. I was like,
me too.
Oh.
Dude, it was the music! It was the music, I'm telling you!
Introduce myself, of course. Huh?
Huh?
Shade and food, chief of police! At your service, gentlemen!
You see?
Don't ask questions, just laugh along. Laugh! What's happening? So what can I do for you two gents today? Well, I wanted to... Oh, where are my manners? Come, follow me to the desk and take a metaphorical seat. Just stay standing, there are no seats. I know what metaphorical means. What a strange guy. He's starting to remind me so much of... Oh, he's literally sitting. Now, what brings you to my neck of the woods, Mr. Wright? I'm a very busy man, and if you end up wasting a microsecond time... And just like that, he's turned deadly serious again. Any questions? I have some questions to ask you regarding the two most recent murders, Mr. Frood. Murders, I see. Well, you'd better get on with it, man! No, I gotta risk it and show my badge. It's a staple of my personality. What's this? Wouldn't know anything. Would you like me to tell you? But I do know, Mr. Wright. That I don't appreciate my precious time being wasted by a heat breather like yourself. Heat breather? That's what he calls normal people like me. People who pollute the sanctity of his humble domicile. What? Humble? That's rich. Normal people like you?
That is crazy.
To answer your first question, I am aware of the two recent murders. Because there's only been 2 murders in the past 48 hours. And as I understand it, you're the lawyer that named that lazy lug of detective. Yes, that's right, and no doubt you have something to ask me. I choose my next words very carefully if I were you. Just kidding. I'd be happy to answer anything on your mind. Okay then, well first but seriously, I hope you're throwing the blame around a little too freely. No, I just wanted to know about something. The trial for the murder of Maplecorn took place earlier today, Mr. Frood. In the court, we were informed of something quite strange. Strange, you say? Do continue. Apparently there was a mass transfer of prisoners from Block A of the prison. not too long before the murder of Abelthorn occurred. Only you must have authorized such a thing. That's correct, I ordered the transfer myself. But why move every inmate except Volper and Abelthorn? If that's an okay question. Or simply silly, now how can I put this? You were an interesting pair of freaks, to say the least. They were threatening to other inmates. So the goodness of my heart, I distributed them all amongst the other cell blocks. Keep them distant from those two ne'er-doers. Do-wells. I have a very small place in my heart for those low lives. Volp were certainly down there with the lowest of the low, but I didn't Mapleform you to be considered as dangerous as Volp. Chief, I think Phoenix wants to know more about why you moved all the prisoners, right? Did you try to silence my question? Well, Mr. Wright, what's your concern with the transfer? It must have been a pretty hefty and time-consuming task moving all those prisoners. Surely it would have been more convenient to just move Maplethorne and Volper themselves. Have to move into solitary cells instead of... Strange. For a moment, it sounded like you were questioning my decision. Newsflash, I'm the chief of police. I call the shots around here, and what I say goes. Understand? Relax, I'm just kidding. But seriously, let me summarize what I mean in one simple sentence. Had I known about what those two were about to become involved in, I wouldn't have organized the transfer. Not really. My chief Freud knew about the murder before he organized the transfer. Okay, I do need to just say this. I find it really suspicious there was zero psych in that conversation. He is absolutely hiding something.
Phoenix just isn't asking the right questions.
No, like, him asking about why he did the transfer, like, those... I can't remember what part, but there was a specific part that I feel like should have had psych logs, unless I'm just digging into this guy too much. Is there anything you can tell me about the two crimes, Mr. Freud? A lonely prisoner and a third officer, both dead. I couldn't care less about what happens to mere dregs of society. Even subordinates are classified as dregs. I was hoping for more information on what actually happened. Why did... Okay, I thought the music was silver. My apologies, you weren't clear on that. You should reconsider your wording in the future. Sorry?
Oh, what?
Anyway, information. Once I heard what happened, that Volper had murdered the other prisoner next to him, thought that I shouldn't have transferred those prisoners, as they would have served as solid witnesses. Witnesses? Think about it, man! If Blockade were still full of prisoners, they'd have been right there to see the murder. And I'd already moved them all! If I hadn't. The other prisoners that could have been potential witnesses hadn't been moved. Well, did I ever let Volper? I did not. Oh, thank that hair, that's my grin! There's not one thing I don't despise about that happy waste of space and time. In fact, take it away, I can feel the bile rising in my throat. Take it away, I say! Done. Is there anything else you can tell me about? You did it. That's your guy. He's the one responsible for these atrocities. I can tell you this without utmost confidence. Having that cheap food there with the Volper list. I guess he's right, though. It could have only been him, as the transfer proves. Is there anything you can tell me about the victim, Mr. Freud? Not officer. A strange man, indeed. Strange? What do you mean? He hasn't been an officer for long, only for a mere 2 weeks, and he's already killed? Oh my lord. Oh, if I'll ever see his face around the station before then. The man just seemed to appear out of nowhere. Out of nowhere? That's interesting. Well, Phoenix, I think we should be going now. The chief has his golfing thing soon, and we need to clear out. Oh, of course! The golfing session! I'd completely forgotten! Golfing session? Golf is a real passion of mine. There's one major tournament coming up later in the month, which I must miss out on. But until then, I have to get more practicing. You will both excuse me. Of course. Thank you for answering my questions, Mr. Freud. I need help. Now, be sure yourselves out. That's our cue. Let's go. Jesus Christ, man. So, was there a shot at the chief of any use? He seemed straightforward and letting us know that he was responsible for the transfer. But as I've said, it still makes no sense as to why he didn't just move Volper and Mablethorn. The only reason he gave pretty much because it was the only reason he gave was pretty much because I said so. That is true, but I guess that's the chief for you. As predictable as the weather. You can't really fault the chief for what happened, can you? What do you mean? You heard what he said. He didn't know that a murder was going to happen. He regrettably moved his prisoner ever since he heard about it. I suppose, but it sounds like too much of a coincidence. It's only cementing my theory that there should have been psych walks. If I were you, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not giving him shit. Between you and me, the chief is a very bad liar. And I don't think he's lying about this one. You're lying to me. Everyone's lying to me. Why does he think the chief is a bad liar? Not being truthful, he tends to turn bright red. Who knows, maybe that's why he surrounds himself with fans and air conditioners. Almost everyone's picked up on it by now, but who's going to say anything to him? What has the chief lied about in the past that made you notice his habits? Promises about salary raises, electricity bill for his air conditioner, so the list goes on. The point is that not once did I see him flush. I'd say he's telling the truth. Nip that in the bud. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, but I just don't believe you. So what's your take now on the Paradox murder? After investigating the interview room and seeing the evidence for myself, I'm inclined to believe that it was Volper. Not only was it likely that he stabbed the victim with a knife on the table, but there's reason to believe that he tried to kill Detective Snow as well. The evidence sure seems to point to the finger of blame at him. But do you have the information you need to know for sure it was Volper? Not yet, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to uncover some more info on tomorrow's trial. Oh, planning to use the element of surprise to put him on the spot. Oh yeah, don't forget about the witness too. She says she knows what she saw, and it doesn't make Snow look too good. Maggie, I know she wouldn't lie. What did she see? I guess there's only one way to find out. Time travel to 10 a.m.
Time travel.
Tomorrow is the final day, where the truth will finally be revealed.
Tomorrow's the final day.
Yeah, it's the second day of the case. Did you really do it? What do you know that I don't? What do you know that we don't? What I do know is that tomorrow you'll either be continuing your life sentence or be sentenced to death.
Why don't you just shoot him on the spot?
Damn, wait, that's sort of a slick place to be continued.
Wait a minute.
That was sort of slick.
Yo, that was cool. Oh, and the music keeps going.
Alright, and that's where we'll end episode 19 of Phoenixwright Contempt of Court. I still am adamant that the chief is absolutely hiding something. There's no way he isn't. There's no way
I wouldn't be surprised if he is, man. I really wouldn't.
I'm just wondering why the fuck no Cyclops appeared. That felt like a very Cyclops heavy scene, and there was none. Anyways, we'll catch you guys with the trial on someday. Yeah.
Someday, guys. Someday.
But yeah, well, see you guys.
Oh, sure, wait. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. What's up on New
Happy
Year's?
New Year! Yay!
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.